The task of documenting in the emergency department has gotten much more complex. We are tasked with providing a lot of billing information, a lot of regulatory information, and so we have always tried to come up with ways that we can streamline the workflow and get more of it to happen with the physician in front of the patient rather than with the physician with the computer. What we think is the perfect combination is the Forerun chart with digital pen technology. It really works within the typical workflow for clinicians in the ED, and second of all, it's fast. As soon as the patient is registered, there's already a paper template on a clipboard that is assigned to that patient. The physician has their pen with them, they grab the clipboard and they go in the room. And they're ready to start documenting immediately.
I'm Barbara Master, an emergency doctor. Nice to meet you.
The workflow with a digital pen is that data is gathered at the bedside. There's nothing to manage. It's nothing more complex than a pen and a piece of paper. And it has a dot matrix background to the form that the digital pen recognizes. So when you make a check in a box, the pen is recording exactly where on the template that is, and so it's stored as data. In addition to just using the check boxes, the digital pen allows handwriting recognition. It captures both the digital image of what you've written and also analyzes the speed of the pen stroke, so the handwriting recognition is actually very accurate.
What happens after we're done documenting at the bedside is we'll come back in, dock the pen, and bring up the chart. I can focus then on the areas in which I want to do a more detailed explanation, being the medical decision making and the HPI. The patient is a 22-year-old male who presents with a chief complaint of cough. The electronic chart is fantastic in terms of the quality of documentation. And it really allows me to say what I need to say to communicate not only to the patients but to other physicians who are taking care of the patients. I really feel like I do a much better job communicating my thought process and what we've done for the patient's care. The electronic pen, the magic pen, so to speak, takes it one step further and allows me to make that documentation process more fluid. So I can go to the patient's bedside and be making notes and be doing part of that documentation as I'm examining and discussing things with the patient, so I don't miss out on key aspects, and I'm able to kind of bring that back to the desktop and to my chart and make charting a little bit more fluid, and I found that to be a significant advantage.
At Forerun, we are focused on clinically important information. We want to keep the number of templates to a minimum and make the templates expandable, dependent on the patient. The other advantage of the Forerun chart is that when we convert the template to a prose output, it's very concise. Our output looks like a dictation. It comes down to a page or a page and a half. And this is very easy to interpret by the consultants or the PCPs. They like this output better than a handwritten chart and better than some of the other systems that are out there. What's really exciting about this technology is that it allows me to be fast, to gather good, high-quality data, but do it in a way that doesn't waste my time. And that combination of the bedside data capture with the full suite of a complete electronic chart, with all the benefits of that, is really what we're trying to achieve with the Forerun digital chart.